What's good, party people? So I wanted to, it's been a minute, but I wanted to share what I was reflecting on today. I did a little bit of free writing in class earlier. I paid attention in class today. I did a little bit of free writing on break earlier. And what I wrote, I do feel okay with sharing. And before I share, just know that I don't judge anyone's belief system. I'm not here to tell you what to believe in, what not to believe in. I went through a sort of like spiritual upheaval trying to decide what I believed in, what worked for me. And I'm at a place in my life where I'm confident in my beliefs. I'm confident in my relationship with the Most High. I know that I have like a direct line, a direct connection from inside out. And so it took me a while to get there because you have to be confident in what you believe in, especially when it comes to, spiritual beliefs or, your belief system, your religion and what you value. Sometimes the pressure can be like overwhelming to have, to believe in something or this set of rules or that set of rules. Which brings me to, what I was reflecting on today. And, of course, if you've been a part of my journey, you know that I only talk about, how things relate to me and sharing, my self-realizations and what I reflect on. And so I'm not an expert on your life or his life or her life, damn near not an expert on my own life. So what I was reflecting on today was how I was raised very religious, and I've experienced different religions, extremist religions, Pentecost, non-extremist religions, non-denominational, Kojic, which is Church of God in Christ. I went from like what we call white religions to black religions to everything in between. Grew up, left my parents' house, joined the Navy, experienced religions outside of the norm. And so what I've found and I won't say what I found or researched on, but what I know that I used to do before I did something fucked up was, well, God ain't through with me yet, or God's still working at me. And so I use that as a justification for shitty behavior or something that maybe I knew I shouldn't do, but I did anyway. And so I kind of, relied on this belief system that I would wake up one morning and miraculously be a better person. And so you don't just wake up overnight and all of a sudden you're this pure being of light and you've just like transcended everything around you. Like, that's not how this shit works. You have to choose to be a better person. You have to choose to be kind. You have to choose to, do the right thing. Like Spike Lee, for lack of a better phrase, your journey, like working out this particular stage of being human for me taught me that if I wanted to be better, then I had to make the choice to be better. Self-reflection and transformation and all of this is really about growing and evolving and, going through your stages. And it's just, I had to make that choice. I had to make the choice to look at my behavior and say, okay, is this truly a learned behavior? Why is this a learned behavior? And why do I react this way? And what am I, keeping in or keeping out? Why is this behavior considered, is this behavior considered a defense mechanism? Am I using this to cope with something? Am I trying to forget something or remember something? So I had to do a lot of soul searching, if you will. If that phrase doesn't work for you, pick something else. Stop. Whatever. So if that, that doesn't work for you, fine. But I had to do a lot of soul searching. I had to kind of say, okay, this is who I am. I had to bear all, like, this is who I am. This is why I am the way I am. What's going to work and what's not going to work? Like, what are some things that I picked up along the way that are good and I can take with me in the future? What are some things that I picked up along the way that I need to drop right now? Like, I don't need to take this shit with me any further. This mindset, this idea, these ideologies that are not mine. Like, so that's why I said it was kind of like an upheaval for me to come to figure out what it is that I believed in so that I can kind of start my journey, if you will. Which can also bring up a lot of issues that you've never dealt with before, or issues that you've tried to kind of push down and not deal with at all. It can deal with resentment, and it can deal with pride, and it can deal with hurt and trauma. So those were some of the things that I was reflecting on today. I wrote a little bit more, but I just kind of wanted to share my thoughts on be careful with using your belief system as a crutch. I want you to believe in something, you know, that's on you. I don't care what you believe in, because you're on your journey and I'm on mine. However, I don't want that to have you plateauing out. I don't want that to prevent you from evolving into the person, into the being that you can be, or you should be, or you're supposed to be, you know? Like I said, you're not going to wake up tomorrow and be a better person unless you choose to wake up and be a better person. You have to make that choice. There's no belief system I know, whether you are, what are the ones in the South? Pick any of the 4,000 religions in the world. No matter which one of the religions you are, I'm not in the know of any that you can say, okay, I believe in this now, and then you wake up tomorrow and like you're this transformed person. Like, you still have to put in the work, you know? So those are just some of my thoughts from today. I hope you all are doing well in this new year. Missed y'all, you know, getting my shit together. Welcome if you're new. Welcome. I cuss. I take shots of tequila. I complain about having no friends, but I don't like people. So welcome to my journey of being human. Anyways, until next time, y'all take it easy.